Hello everyone, my name is Chris McIntosh. I help teach the capstone courses. Today we're talking about the results section of your paper. We're working on the final paper portion of your capstone. In this video, we'll cover elements of the results section of your paper. Results is a Level 1 APA heading in this paper. You should report results for each of your main project objectives under Level 2 subheadings. The Squire explanation document provides examples and mentions several relevant aspects of the results you could discuss in your paper. Be careful to separate the methods from the results in your paper. The most complete description of your methods belongs in the methods section, most likely in the intervention subsection. The actions completed and outcomes observed goes in the results section. Also take care to separate the reporting of results of your project from interpretation of results and implications in the larger context. A reporting of the results for your objectives belongs in the results section, but interpreting and pointing out implications is usually done in the discussion section of a report. Tables and figures may be used to help report results. The results section is where you should discuss any data quality issues, such as missing data and how those issues were dealt with during analysis. Tables and figures may be used to help report results. When should you report something as part of the narrative? When should you use a table? When should you use a graph or figure? My rule of thumb is 1 to 3 pieces of information should be reported in the body of a paragraph. 3 to 10 or 15 pieces of information should go in a table. More than 10 or 15 pieces of information should be summarized with a graph or figure. You might also consider if the reader needs specific data or summary data. Specific data will be reported in a table, but summary data will be shown in a figure. It's easier to see trends and patterns in graphs and figures. If you report data in tables and figures, it's not necessary to repeat all the data in the table or figure in the body of the narrative, but you should identify the most significant points, patterns, or trends for the reader in the narrative. Tables and figures go at the end of the paper after the references section in this template. Tables go first and figures go after that section. Tables and figures should be numbered in the order in which they referred to in the body of the paper for the first time. If you haven't done so already, look through the general writing resources in the first link. I've left the writing resources here in this presentation, even though we've already discussed them in earlier presentations. I've left the editing resources in this slide deck so you can refer to them as needed as you're writing and working on this section. You should review each paragraph before you turn in your work. Look at your topic sentences and your supporting information. After you've analyzed your paragraphs for logical flow and cohesiveness, you should review your sentences and double check that you're using correct spelling and grammar. I've included a prompt for ChatGPT here that might help with that. And other editing tasks might be editing for structure and organization, grammar and style, clarity and conciseness, and consistent tone. That's all we'll do in this video. There's more to come. Here are the references for this presentation.